Today is a new segment of the Sefeo podcast. It's time to Porror. Hello, my name is Ariki. I'm from Japan, but I live in the UK. Have you ever been watching The Conjuring? Yeah, The Conjuring 1 and 2. But remember in The Conjuring 1, the story behind the Lutz family killed by their own family in the Amityville house. And also, the second Conjuring Amityville house too is the Amityville house of the UK. But today, I want to show you the real story behind The Conjuring 1. Are you ready? Let's get started. Okay, actually, Amityville. Who doesn't know about the Amityville? Yeah, it's a 30 miles outside of the New York City, nestled in the Long Island town of Amityville. Stands the house forever linked to the Amityville. The phenomenon is a real history of the Ed and Lauren Warrens with the paranormal activities in their country. And also the Amityville, it's like very scary horror stories. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, but I'm not American. But today I want to show you the real history behind it. The first real story is the Lutz family experienced supernormal activities. Stepfather George Lutz had a history of dabbling in the occult, and then George was said to wake up at 3:15 a.m. every morning, which was around the time Ron carried out his murders. The Lutz family claimed to smell strange odors, see green slime oozing out of the walls and keyholes, and experience cold spots in certain areas of the house. When the priest came to blast the house, he allegedly heard a voice scream, "Get out!" He told the Lutz to never sleep in that particular room in the house. So it's absolutely scary, Suddenly, when you came to the house, to the priest, there's a priest comes to the house and the ghost suddenly say, "Get out!" It's absolutely scary. I didn't know. It was so scary. It was just like so scary. And I don't even know that it happened. Yeah, it happened. This is real, man. Okay, this is the second fact. Many question the validity of the Lutz stories. After telling their story, George and Kathy took a lie detector test to prove their innocence. They passed. So after he heard something like very crazy in the house, and then the Lutz family asked the lie detector to prove that it's right. It was not what they expected. There's house in their house, so that's why they ran a lie detector and asked persons to check it. The couple was bogged down in the legal and financial issues, which prompted skeptics to believe they had the motive to create a fantastical story to sell to the public. Wow, it's crazy. This fact is so crazy. The couple's like, "Oh, I want to sell this house," and who believed the stories? The Lutz former lawyer, William Weber, who fell out with them over many issues, came out in 1979, claiming the three of them came out with a horror story over many bottles of wine. Wow, man, it's crazy. Murdered Ron, who's still alive and serving 6 25-year life sentences at a New York correctional facility, claimed he heard the voices urging him to kill his family, and he has since changed his story multiple times. So the Ron from the Lutz family, came to the Lutz family and he heard some voice to kill your family, and then suddenly Ron shot all the families when they're sleeping. It's crazy. And this is the fact number 3. The Amityville house still stands with a new address. The Amityville house officially sold in February 2017 to an undisclosed owner for $605,000, which was $200 less than the original asking price. It had been previously owned by 4 other families since the murders, one of which had the address changed to 108 Ocean Ave. The house originally stood at 112 Ocean Ave. These facts, it's so crazy. It doesn't make sense, right? You know, when you ask your family to kill all of the families, for example, like Ron, do you believe that? Like Ron heard something like kill your family in his head, and suddenly they shot all the family. They shot it when they were sleeping on the bed. It's crazy. It's very crazy. Yeah. So in fact, after that, the Ron said they don't have any sickness, but they claim that Ron have a mental disability, so that's why Ron killed all the families. But Ed and Lauren Warren, the Warren family, which is psychologists, not actual psychologists, actually, they're paranormal activities in the America, said that Ron wasn't lying. Ron is possessed by a ghost in the house. So, which one do you believe, guys? Was Ron really posed by a ghost, or Ron has a mental disability, so they killed all the families? Who knows? Only God knows. Thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for listening to this podcast. You know, this is very, scary. Ron shot it all their family when they were sleeping, and he gave an explanation that there is a ghost inside him. And Ed and Lauren Warren said, yes, it's true, but the police department said it's not true. It's because the mental disabilities of the Ron. Which one do you believe? No one knows. Thank you so much, and see you to the next segment.